Yeah. Hi, this is Raphael Gross today from Jerusalem with COZ Daily, and I'm really excited about the possibilities that are being created at GATI COZ. This is GATI Festival TV, and let me just explain a little bit about what COZ is. COZ is a global supernal consciousness that is driven to support and unite independent artists. And as we create this supernal global consciousness through unity, through acceptance, and through the arts. Why did we choose the arts? Why are the arts so important? And why am I so focused in helping artists? Well, I have 40 plus years of experience of selling art, publishing art, helping artists. My brother and I owned over 20 galleries throughout the United States, in Italy, Switzerland, and in Tel Aviv. And here I am in Jerusalem. I call Jerusalem the creative capital of the world. It's where artists, going back thousands of years, have been developing their art form. Now, when I say arts, supporting the arts, I'm talking about dancers, 3D modelers, 3D printers, talking about the visual arts, talking about sculptors, painters, photographers, cinematographers. If you're creating a craft, if you are building something that is greater than yourself to leave a legacy, then you should be a member of the GATI COZ. You should join one of our communities. We have 7 communities, starting from COZ, which is the consciousness of Zion, and going down through Art Legacy, Iconic Art Masters, the Art for COZ, the GATI Festival, and everything is all descriptive at the website, thefourthapple.com. So I'm sitting today in a studio, in a gallery, a home of Michael Rieder. Welcome, Michael.
Thank you very much, Raphael.
It's great to be here. First of all, everything that you're seeing, that's a sculpture that's created by the hands of Michael. Michael has been working on his craft, put in his 10,000 hours of working with different materials, working not only as an artist, but as a craftsman and as a, he built things for homes.
A tradesman.
A tradesman. There you go. A great word, which we should bring back. We should bring the trades back.
Well, I came to the arts via the industry of metalwork and things like that, really.
So you learned welding?
I was a welder. I had a business where we did staircases and fences for clients, design and construct projects for all sorts of people. We did some very exciting work, and that was until I came to live in Israel.
Oh, really? So in
Australia,
the art creative side, the free spirit side, the side that draws from your soul, that happened when you arrived in Israel.
Well, to be honest, I started off in the arts, and due to the financial practicalities of life, ended up doing a metalwork business in Australia for quite a number of years. And so my creative output wasn't in the artistic area. It was more in the design area, in terms of designing things that people needed for their houses. And it was only when I came to live in Israel, we had a very bad economic situation in 2001.
Right.
And I came back here in 2003, and when I decided to live here, I decided, well, I'm going to do art as opposed to doing what other people want. I decided to do what I want.
Well, it's interesting you say that, because as I explain COZ, I always explain that the creative artist, the artist in us, the person that wants to create something, generally, as we master our art form, the industry, commerce, trade, the powers that be tend to put us into a box and almost crush the artist and take that creative side.
Yes,
from
because art happens on many levels, doesn't it? You get when somebody makes a carton, for example. Okay, there's very limited creative inspiration in a carton, but there's the decoration on the carton, and you'd be surprised how people can put cartons together. You have Japanese paper folding and all that stuff,
right?
you know. So they origami. So there you are. You know, like art gets put into all different activities. Creativity is what's the important word, I think. But what I really appreciate about doing art, as in the word art, is that you do it till you are satisfied that you have said what you wanted to. When you design a logo or design a piece of furniture, you're designing it within certain restrictions of what people need to sit on or need to use. So there are limitations. With art, there's actually the only limitation is when you're happy, the artist is satisfied that this is what I want to present as my story, my message.
Your story, and I want to share with everybody right now. I'm going to turn the camera a little bit so that they can see the volume of work in the studio. It's really all the lighting that's here, Michael Rieder creates, and as we go down the room, I will take. There we go. I will get photographs of these images so you can see some of his work and what he's been creating. I'm going to come back to Michael, who's sitting in the studio, in his studio. The lighting here is just fantastic. Thank you, Michael, for setting it up. He's lighting extraordinaire. Some of his lamps, which is what's sitting above me right here. Let me turn this a little bit closer. There we go. Are his creations.
Yes, I love doing design things as well. It's just part of what I do. It's because I'm a maker. I make things.
Right. Talk about the materials that you use.
Well, I like to use all different types of materials. Mm-hmm. I'm a metal worker, a wood worker. But since I've been living in Israel, I've learned a lot about using concrete and using fabric. And the lights are all fabric and stainless steel.
Beautiful.
And
just beautiful. So I'm going to share. Thank you so much for today.
Well, thank you.
That's our little notifier. And our 8 minutes for COZ Daily are up. But what I'd like to share with everybody is it's Michael Rieder. I will put the .com. I will put his current website there. We're going to be working on a new website. He doesn't even know yet. Yeah. Using some of this content, and we're going to create some more content and tell some stories about your pieces.
I think it's wonderful what you're doing, Raphael. I looked at your website and I thought it was terrific. I just thought there's a level of creativity there which is badly needed in the world of
Amen.
Transmission between viewer and artist.
Right. So I'm going to ask everybody. Thank you for that. I'm going to ask everybody right now to click like and click share and share this with artists. Share this message with the creatives that are out there, whether you're a dancer, a musician, a painter, a sculptor, a photographer, and if you're an art collector, watch what comes, because what you're going to see is really amazing. Thank you so much for today. Bye. L'chaim, everybody.